We are hearing some worrying updates from the European Union as Germany are now planning to ban a political party. Yes, AfD, or Alternative for Deutschland, or Germany, the right-wing party that is on the rise. It's slightly communisty, it's a little bit fascisty, but this is what we're dealing with in the modern Germany. Germany are going to be banning potentially AfD, despite the right-wing party holding 21% of the support. Do you know why they're doing it and how they're doing it? They shifted the narrative from calling AfD, which is basically a populist, nationalist conservative party, they're now calling it a far-right party. It's a populist nationalist party. And they're calling far-right to make it sound scary. And they're saying that they are now a danger to democracy. Hang on. The AfD that are growing their support using democracy, they're holding at least 21% of the vote, and their members are growing, they are against democracy. Okay, sure, if you say so. So we got the German president. Oh yes, the president of Germany, Steinmeier, who's come out to say that we all have it in our hands to put those who despise our democracy in their place. Those who despise our democracy. I think they're talking about themselves. Because the Euro-federalists across the European Union who've been pushing for the European project to create the United States of Europe, they are not the friends of democracy. They are the ones who are pushing for giving more powers to the unelected European Commission and the fake European Parliament, and destroying the veto option for the countries so that no country could have sovereign right to even have a debate inside the European Union on basic policy ideas. And now they're claiming, people like obviously the president in Germany, the president in France, Macron, and many others claim to be the champions of democracy. Are you kidding me with this? Your whole European project is against democracy. And now you're saying the AfD, they are a threat to democracy. What if they win the election? That's called democracy. Idiots. So, in a rare move, the newspaper, top newspaper, Der Spiegel in Germany, had this title saying "Ban the enemies of the Constitution," referring to the AfD, saying that the AfD has become more and more radicalized. It's time to defend democracy with better weapons. We also had Olaf Scholz ruling party, which is the Social Democrats, said that the ban should be considered if the AfD is categorized as a group of proven right-wing extremists by the Federal Office for the Protection of the Constitution. So you're going to get the establishment to investigate the threat against establishment. Of course, they're going to say it's a threat. It's self-regulation. So where we actually surprisingly have the Christian Democratic Union, the CDU, the party of Angela Merkel, warning against the ban, saying banning parties has never actually solved political problems. It kind of misses, it makes a lot of people in Germany miss the CDU. Like, it's so embarrassing right now. They now miss, at times, the party of Angela Merkel compared to the Social Democrats, compared to the rest of the coalition. It's not a good situation right now in Germany with the rise of these nutters. And then the AfD, they're simply growing their membership and they're getting support by campaigning. And of course, they're going to have some members saying extreme things. The same applies to everybody. The Labour Party have some nutters talking about communism. The Conservative Party, I don't know what they talk about, liberalism and green issues. We have extreme statements being made by all parties, members of all parties. You can't ban a party because they have some people who are saying some nationalist stuff, for example. How is that a sin right now? So, AfD on the rise. The National Parliament voting intention from April 2023. They continue to have a solid support across Germany, and soon they're going to be the sole main opposition to the current establishment. And the funny thing is that humans never learn from history, right? Especially when it comes to more specific issues and areas, like one specific country, you would think it should be a lot easier. No. When was it the two last times that you had in Germany the establishment banning political parties? Oh, yes. It was in mid-20th century and early 20th century. In 1930s with National Socialists, and then of course after that in East Germany with the Communists. So the two times that they did this, how did it go? Did it work? Did you solve your political problems when you banned those political parties? No, you you brought down your own downfall. It makes no sense why they think they could create some sort of modernized Roman Empire with no accountability and think we could just rule the continent. The whole European project is the same idea. It's simply just to be ruling over us because they want to help us. They want to save us from ourselves. We can't trust the common people, so let's just trust the elite. Yeah, right. Peter Barnes said that if the only way you can win elections is to ban your opposition, you are a tyrant. The AfD hold about 21% of the vote, and that number is surging. If Germany and the elite think that they can hold on to power this way, they are utter fools. The more they do this, the more they're going to make it more likely for AfD to win elections. It's the same in France. When Macron was going out there at election times, claiming to be conservative and pro-sovereignty, he was flying the French flag. He was saying, yeah, let's talk about the threat of Islamism, free speech, let's talk about free speech. And then he made Marine Le Pen and her party seem like, oh no, they're just too extreme. We are more moderate. The more you did that, the more of a martyr Le Pen became. And you've seen what you've done since 2016-17 onwards with Le Pen. You're making her so popular that she could easily be the next president of France. So thank you to the establishment for creating the rise of right-wingism. The more they do this, the more right-wingers are going to rise across the continent. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.